This computer. All right. So um, lot has transpired
Yeah, last session was interesting.
around Castle Fenvalor. Um,
I
after,
know vaguely what happened.
yeah, I'll just recount. So after the battle with the giant, you guys climbed up a little bit and kept on going up into the valley and then came to his camp, which was kind of on a ledge, huge ledge. The camp had um, a massive tent for him. The first floor, I guess you would say, of the camp area was secluded by rocks and trees and kind of had to be get into. And there he had excavated this obelisk. Okay. And then after that, on the ledge just above that is where his like actual tent was, okay? And massive table with all these notes. And the most important thing being that he was seems to be some kind of cartographer or surveyor or something, and he is like got these plot lines along going through the mountains of these things called ley lines. And the ley lines intersect at things called nexus points. And in the notes, one of the nexus points is under Castle Fenvalor. Okay? So that note, all this stuff. Oh, and then just on the outskirts of the camp, the party, one of like the soldiers came up to Lucarin and is like, "Sorry, I think you better see this." And they looked at it, and it was like the swish marks of a massive snake. Like one of those like, you know,
And
uh,
this was where?
on the edge of his camp. Okay. But we didn't want to bother like going for it. We just said, let's get back home as soon as possible. So
Okay.
Lucarn set a guard of 5 soldiers around the dead bodies, your soldiers, your fallen comrades, and the bulk of the troops went back with the booty and then came back for the bodies. Okay. And technically, I should have freaking bitten your ass right there. You know,
I was expecting it. I
but
was
I
like,
was
oh,
like,
we're gonna pay for this.
but all the
I was
beliefs
this close to
point,
staying behind too.
no, but all the beliefs pointed to what's happening in Castle Fenvalor. Because as these guys start like unloading all these the gear, um, Meister Feltor kind of takes over the unloading of the artifacts or whatever, and seems to be a little bit possessive about it. So when Lucarn and Eddern go
It
to,
was Keelan
oh yeah,
and Eddern.
Kellen, yeah, yeah. Actually, you
I
take
was
over
I
from
was
here,
out of
Chase.
yeah.
Chase, you take over.
Well, we noticed he was being a little fishy, and Eddern has an instinct that's like if like negotiation fails, I persuade them, and specifically the persuade spell. So he
Hmm.
cast the spell on him to convince him to like tell us what he's really doing. And for a moment, he revealed that he is actually in league with the Giants and that he wants to use this nexus of like ley line magical energy underneath the castle to the Giants' advantage. Um, Eddern failed his tax, and so he immediately passed out. And we did
And he
me and
took a
the,
B6 wound.
yeah, it was brutal.
He took a B6 wound and he has a B9 mortal wound. So it was pretty bad.
He took a
But
mortal wound?
B6. I don't know what that is on his chart, if it's
Oh,
severe.
it's
Doesn't matter,
hopefully
doesn't
it's
matter. He
yeah, gotcha.
passes out.
He's
Okay.
out.
Then Chase, what more?
Yeah, and then the basically the wizard was gonna try to turn into a fucking bird and fly away. So I had to try to stop him. We did a versus, and against
Not
all
just
odds,
turn into a bird, blast you with
oh
lightning.
yeah, well, he wanted to blast me with lightning and then fucking fly away. Um,
Okay. It's a good
so we
strategy.
did we did versus, and I was able to deflect it with my sword and pin him. I gagged him and called for the rest of the company to come join me. Um, But of course, with Eddard passed out, Lady Maris only has my word to go off of and doesn't believe me, even though we all try to convince her to see reason. I think we kind of ended in a bit of a stalemate where we haven't let the wizard go, but I think we did ungag him, and he's of course very adept at lying. Um,
Yeah, there's a
so
lot of family, Chris, like there's a lot of family drama going on between you
yeah,
and your mom and your mom's loyalties. So and you guys were getting a bit like macho on her, right? Like
yeah, we
there's
were.
that one part where like freaking brother Glenn stands up behind Lucar and puts his hand on the hilt of his sword and says like the light of Pelor guides me or some shit like that. So she she uh
Pretty much.
she kind of, but she realizes that you know what? When Chris mentioned, listen, we're going on this quest for this axe, and if this guy is a traitor, you know, if this guy's a traitor, you're going to be with him all on your own, right? So then she's relented, and
Well, and we kind of ended up at a stalemate where we're like,
Yeah, let's wait for
let
Eddard to
everyone
wake
wake
up.
up.
But
And
yeah.
so I think we can use this session because there's like Kyle, you haven't gone and checked out the maps. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff we hadn't. Because again, it's kind of like we want to get the fuck out of this castle. Like I even told her
Mhm.
like we are leaving as so
oh.
it's like we really want to get on with it, right?
So I had one question I had to ask is for 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 Feltor, Master Feltor, I think she would agree that until Eddard can be woken up, he has to be like he's a wizard and if he's able to like turn into a falcon with just a word and
Yeah.
like that's dangerous. So I think she's gonna keep the gag on and him bound. But otherwise, like,
And all we had asked was, can we have one of his pages or somebody get the same medicine so that we can speed up the healing process or Eddard.
and yeah, exactly. Like, so, I just wanted to also say something important for Torvik. Torvik, while all this has been going on,
Hmm.
you have been having lengthy discussions, I assume, with Uncle Vilik. You know what I mean? Uh,
Oh, okay. Did we
yeah,
find Uncle Vilik?
yeah. You found Uncle exactly. You found
Hmm.
Uncle Vilik.
He was being
You were
held
there for
by the
that.
giant. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was at the end of the session, I believe we
Yeah, it
found
was a
that.
bit late. Like we just went through t 3 hours of combat, so I think
Yeah, yeah.
attention spans are flopping right there. So we have to role play what Uncle Vilik wants or what he's been doing around here, and we have to role play now. So we can get started if you want by going
Yeah,
through
do
beliefs, instincts, and traits, and and get the game started. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Kellen, can you start?
Absolutely. I kind of wanted to hear what you guys think of these. I'm kind of pitting a couple beliefs against each other, but so anyway, my first belief is if we remain in Castle Finval or Envy any longer, the Axe of Lu will be lost. I will gather the company and depart, regardless of unfinished business.
Nice.
And then that leads into my second belief is the traitorous wizard threatens to deliver Castle Vinvalor's hidden power to the giants. If Lady Maris refuses to see reason, I will take justice into my own hands and ensure he cannot betray us again.
Oh, whoa. Now. Oh, dude. All right. Okay.
And then my third one is still the same. A name doesn't make a leader, deeds do. I'll take the risks. No one else will. And prove I don't need a name.
Cool. Okay.
And then I did finally change my one instinct about always checking for an escape route. I just felt like it wasn't really coming up, and I didn't really feel like playing my character that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed it to when questioned, don't reveal my true motives. Kind of playing into the paranoid trait that I have.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like, and then I also feel like that'll get me into trouble at some point. So
Do you have falsehood?
I do.
Okay, cool. It would have been lots of trouble if you didn't.
Yeah, true.
I too.
Always scout ahead in unfamiliar territory. And then number three is when threatened, I draw steel.
Okay, cool. Uh, and same traits, obviously.
Same traits, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, I have I have Kyle. If you want to
Okay.
go, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The axe is in Dune Khosroth. The first step to reaching the ruined city is the village of Ormrvild. I will guide my companions through the mountains to this place. And then some new ones here. This treacherous wizard will know what's wrong with me. I'll do whatever it takes to make him explain this curse.
This treacherous. Oh, say that again.
This treacherous wizard will know what's wrong with me. I'll
Hmm.
do whatever it takes to make him explain this curse, which of course is not really a curse, but Torvik
Oh
knows it.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a great belief, dude. That's fun. Um,
Um, then the third one, the wizard is a danger to these gentlefolk. We must ensure he cannot trouble the realm in our absence, because leave soon we must. So those may be directly conflicting. We'll find out. Um, and
and
then my,
well, yeah, Vilik.
yeah, then my dwarven oath. I swore to Uncle Vilik that I would do everything in my power to recover the axe of dwarvish lords that he is convinced will be found amidst Joth's ruin. And then instincts always take a closer look,
Wait,
which
wait, wait,
is
wait, 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 wait. Go back to four, comma. Now that you have Uncle Vilik in front of you, what are you going to convince him of? Like you have an option, you have an opportunity to play towards that oath. Um,
I mean, he's convinced it's found in Joff's ruin, and I swore to him I would uh do everything in my power to recover it.
right.
So,
But I thought I remembered you saying when you in the last session that you were in, when we
mhm.
did a little bit of role play about Vilik, um,
Yeah.
I thought you were like, what are you doing here? Right?
Oh yeah, because I thought he was back at the castle or whatever.
And then I think I did a little bit of role playing where I kind of was like, oh, there are dangers about, right? I remember I was doing that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
all right,
Hold on. My son is insisting. My wife is not here right now, so I'll be right back. You guys can go ahead. Sorry.
okay,
He needs some.
we'll come back to you. All right, no, actually, let's I guess yeah, we'll just go on to Chris for now. I don't know how long he's gonna be, so.
Okay. Beliefs. My family and wealth can help us secure the axe. I will commit the maps to memory so that we travel safely through this treacherous journey. We will leave now that the castle is safe. That's belief one.
Oh, wait. Sorry, here's Torvig is back.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, okay.
Sorry.
sorry. I didn't know it
No
was gonna
worries.
be short. All right, what I'm getting at is that uh you swore an oath to you swore an oath to get the axe back for to Uncle Pete,
Yes.
right? Um,
Yes.
you can that's kind of like the first part of a belief, and now you can put that second part like comma, I will blah blah blah, like I will prove to him that I know blah blah blah, or like something to strengthen to work to role play, get a scene to role play.
Sure.
Yeah.
With Uncle Villic. Sure, sure. Um, let's see. Uh, I will convince him that all is well and he should return home,
That's great.
which he probably
We've
won't do.
got this handled, yeah.
And then my instincts always take a closer look, which is second sight, and then always laugh at a joke, and then never trust sorcery. And by that I mean sorcery with a capital S, managed sorcery. So
Hmm.
our wizard sorcery, and that is Torvik.
Yeah, nice. Lucar?
Yeah. So first belief is my family and wealth can help us secure the axe. I will commit the maps to memory so that we travel safely through this treacherous journey. We will leave now that the castle is safe.
Do you like that belief, like committing the maps to memory? Is that cool with you?
Well, because I have mountaineer, I have the map skill. Like it's something that like,
Cartography.
yeah, cartography, yeah. Um, yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, I want to be able to roll on that and pass my test and stuff. I believe that my act of mercy, though condemned by the knights, was just. I will speak with Brother Glenn to understand more of the faith of Pellar. So want to continue to play off of that. And then I will tell my mother I will take my place as the Lord of the castle after the war is done. We will kill the king of the giant. No, we will kill the king of the giants. And the wizard must be silent so that she can be safe.
Hmm? Is that
The
all?
wizard
The,
must be silenced so she can be safe. So I'm just like, I get I have to leave, but this guy has to like, you know,
Yeah. We gotta
oh,
take care
okay,
of
yeah,
him.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay. Have to leave.
and then instincts, always face my danger with my companions and never run. I will remove my armor only when behind castle walls, and I will always defend my family's honor. And I believe that like my mother is like being taken advantage. So I'm kind of I feel like I'm furious that this guy is
Yeah,
a traitor, right? Like,
yeah,
yeah. And again, I'm also furious at her that she's sort of just like she's not the king of the castle, right? You know, it's kind of
yeah.
like it's yeah, I'm
That's
yeah.
great. Okay, great. Um, and Brother Glenn.
Works better if I leave my computer plugged in. I will bring the light of Pelor into the mountains. The axe must be recovered, but we cannot abandon Lady Maris. The brothers must be focused. So I know that
Hmm.
that directly contradicts one of the brothers.
Yeah, can you say that again? The axe, the
The axe
ending,
must
just
be
the last.
recovered,
Yeah,
but we cannot abandon Lady Maris. It is Maris, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
Um, the brothers must be focused.
Oh,
Um, brother or Master Felter is a threat. We cannot leave this threat unresolved. I'm seeing a high likelihood of homicide in the near future.
Yeah, I think we're all leaning
everybody's
towards
got
that.
a, yeah.
Um, and then Eddard is very confident, wizard, and knowledgeable. I'll make sure that Lady Maris sees that he should be trusted. I think this duplicates a little bit over on Belief One, but
Yeah.
um, one of the things that came up last session was Eddard concluded that uh, the pylon was deactivated and um, I tried to make a skill roll to kind of go, it's like, that's probably not what's going on here,
Yeah.
and totally whiffed it. So um, Glenn is you know pretty willing to trust Eddard at this point, um, probably to the point of interesting plot developments.
Okay. Um, I just there's the one the one that you say where the axe must be recovered. We cannot abandon Lady Maris. I will keep the brothers focused, right? So like I find the part the axe must be recovered and not abandoning Lady Maris at odds. Am I correct? Is that how you meant it?
That's poor phrasing on my part. Yes, we need to go recover the axe, but before we can do that, we have to sort this out.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have to sort out Lady Maris, the threat to Lady Maris, and then
Yeah.
the second one is Master Feltor is the threat to Lady Maris, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think those two, like just the threat to Lady Maris, like you can't leave Lady Maris at risk, and the Master Feltor must be killed or murdered or whatever. That's pretty much
Resolved.
yeah, that's the same belief almost, you know. And the
Yeah,
first
I'll
one should be like, we got to get the axe because everybody has a we got to get the axe, but I got to kill Feltor first.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's certainly a legitimate way.
Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna go through it and you're gonna that is gonna Lady Maris will have been saved and Master Felter everything, and then we're like 2 persona points, you know? Yeah.
Fair
Uh,
enough. Prominently claim 1% a point per corpse.
right. And the third one, can you just remind me? The third one is
Sure. That's Edern is a very confident wizard and knowledgeable. I'll make sure. Well, that's kind of let me rewrite that to I will learn what I can from him of non-Pelor traditions.
oh, cool.
So because otherwise it's all headed in the same direction.
Right. Cool. Oh, wait. Instincts. The light of Pelor. No, like praise Pelor.
Be kind, keep my sword with me as a last resort. Although honestly, it's starting to seem like that it's a first resort. Um, and
Sword.
then
Well,
the traits.
your instincts are going to clash with your second belief.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. Big, like even the be kind one, you know? Those are all right. Okay. I think we got everybody, right?
Yeah,
Um,
everybody that's here anyway.
yeah. So who wants to start? Oh, wait. Let me get the music going.
Just give it to Kyle because he
Yeah. He's chomping at the bit.
He's a couple hours behind in the RPG, so yeah, definitely deserves to get started first.
All right.
So I guess we're at Castle Finvalor, presumably.
Hmm.
And what is the current situation at the castle right now?
Hmm. Lady Maris is like everyone's in Alfric's room in his chamber, and
Okay.
Lady Maris has just been confronted with like a difficult decision, and she looks to she looks to you guys, and she looks to Lucarn actually, and she's just like something she said about safety and that the ghost of her dead husband had like tried to warn her son about this, right? She's like, and that she sucks in her breath and she looks at Failtor and she has like sadness in her eyes. And she kind of dejectedly, um, sorry, the volume is a bit loud, right? She did,
That's fun for me.
she dejectedly, like, kind of like motions to the guard and she goes, put him in a room with comfort, give him something to drink and something to eat, then bind him, bind his and gag him. In the meantime, my son, Kellen, um, prove to me that you are that what you say about this man is right. I will not wait all night for this.
we must wait till Edern awakes to hear his side. In the meantime, we will prep for our departure, and we will not leave before this is resolved. And then I just walk out.
He's just like, how
I
long will it take for Edern to wake?
I'd like to walk up to Lady Maris and be like, I know you have previously protested us searching his chambers, but that would be the quickest way for us to find proof.
Um,
Lady Marith, I understand that this is uncomfortable for you and that Master uh, Felden was and is a trusted comrade and confidant of yours. At the same time, these are extraordinary times. If you allow us to search his chambers, perhaps we can bring resolution. And if Eder did make a mistake, then the consequences for that are understandable. But if it isn't a mistake and they are right, isn't it better that we know that sooner rather than later?
Kellen walks over to
she,
where he's
she,
gagged
she.
and he's
Mhm,
like, and if you've got nothing to hide, there's nothing to worry about. And he kind of like
mhm.
pops him on the head a little bit.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll, both of you, or one of you. I think Kyle, Chase, what you started, so go for it. And then,
Okay, can I get a helping die from Brother Glenn then?
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Sick. Okay. All right. Is there a base ob?
It's her will B5.
Hmm.
So I will argue that they should get an advantage die.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Fair.
because this is really suspicious circumstances. And the privacy of a commoner is not particularly held in high regard by the nobility.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the argument, like if he has nothing to hide, then there's no like that would be entirely convincing, I think.
I
Like
think I
that
think the failure consequence. I agree with you. I think the failure consequence would be like rather than everybody, it would be her and maybe at the best Lucarn. Like they'll like members of the house will actually,
sure.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, because they're she's it's they're gonna search the dude's room, like,
And if
so
you guys are okay with that, then we don't need to roll. Like.
well I think
No,
we can
let's
hold on to
let's
it.
roll because again, I think it's like it brings everything more into
Urgency,
the
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. All right. Got one help, one advantage. Ob five. Oh, and no sixes.
Fail
Yeah, I
Oh,
failed.
miserably.
But that is a difficult persuasion roll, which brings
yeah.
me up to B4.
There you go.
Whoa!
That was exactly what I needed. I needed one more difficult test.
Cool. That's fantastic. And you want to know what? I knew that. And I planted this moment just for you to raise up. So, uh, she says, I see the logic in what you say, but I cannot have you ruffians running your fingers through a member of this household's private quarters. Bring Lucan to Master Felter's room, and we will both do what is needed. So she heads off, and I mean the guards are her guards. So she you know basically she oversees Master Felter being taken away by the guards into a guest room or something like that.
Hmm.
And she tells them to uh, make sure that he is bound well and keep one guard with keep a guard at the door, and she chose the room without a window. Okay. Uh, so, um, Lucar, um, you are now looking into you're with Lady Maris. What are you? What do you agree? Like they said, they call for you. The guys call for you, and basically, like your mom wants you. She wants she
Mother calls.
yeah. She wants both of you guys to go through Master Feltor's stuff.
Okay. I come. I just say uh, to Brother Glenn. I just say I was I was going to go off and ask some of the guards to prep our things and prep horses and such. Do you think it is wise that we leave tomorrow?
I don't think that we should leave until this wizard is dealt with. I do not trust him if, as I suspect is true, that he is, as Edward said, in the league with the devil, or not the devils, league with the giants. I don't think that we can leave Lady Maris alone with that.
Hmm.
I mean, yes, the axe is important, but will you be fully committed to the task at hand if part of your mind is still here? I know I would not want somebody to force me to make that decision.
Let's say the rest of you guys are all there too.
Yes. Well, then let's.
Well, then I'll get the horses ready if you don't want to. We need to leave.
I will go and search this room. Torvik, do you wish to take your uncle with us?
I'm gonna try to convince him to go home. Also, if you're going to search the wizard's room, can you discern magic from mundane?
No, I do
Yeah,
not know of the magic.
that was rhetorical.
Well,
That
then
was
perhaps you
answering
should
his
go help
request in
him,
speech.
Torvik.
Yes,
If
I
you
will
can
go.
convince the Lady Maris that it will go quicker, she does have a liking for you. Perhaps you can convince her that it will go quicker if someone who can see the magic can come with us.
Okay,
I mean, and I think she's not like let's say you walk over it. She's not opposed to it. Okay?
sure.
She's not opposed to it. I mean,
Yeah.
she sneers and all that, but you flash your eyes, right? Like
Oh yeah, yeah. Where there's
you-
like, whatever spectral
yeah.
um effect. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. Then yes. She lets you she's no problem with that.
Okay,
But I'm
go to
curious,
the.
what about the Nexus point?
Oh, we never went and checked it, right?
Nope.
Is that somewhere in the castle?
It's supposed to
It
be
was in the basement.
underneath. Yeah.
It's in the it's underneath the castle. Like the way I described it earlier, if you guys don't remember, it's like how cities are built on top of cities or castles are built on top of castles from like previous eras, you know,
Hmm.
or empires. So that's kind of what I'm like alluding to here.
Um, I guess I've kind of assumed something like that will come up. My hope is that eventually we will get to question the wizard, and so
Hmm.
we can ask him about that, and then if
Well, that was
necessary,
a
go and
Yeah.
that was Kellen's like initial impetus for confronting the wizard was to ask him about the Nexus points, right?
Yeah, I had gone to go talk to him about it, and then that's when he started being all
Shifty.
sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had
sure,
even
sure.
said, "Sure, let's go down together."
But he didn't want me to go down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we definitely will want to investigate it before we
Okay.
before we go. But I think for now, let's search his room, and Torvig will go in and open his eyes really wide because he thinks that helps. It does not help.
But it makes him feel
And
better anyway.
yeah, yeah, and he will search. Which
Okay,
I don't know
so
if that's just
Yeah,
perception.
go.
I
It
don't think
says
there's a.
go with the yeah. Go with the tour Vic. Do the thing first, because again, it's kind of like if we find something, it'll do some conclusions towards the end, right? So let's build up some of the other stuff first.
yeah. So Torvik, you enter into um like small kind of foyer living room uh with a hearth and couches and two chairs, a table. It's quite comfortable. There is a table with a carafe, and there are on behind, like opposite from the fireplace, there's a bookshelf with uh, like lined with books. But the titles, in what you can read of the common, it's not, their history, their learned tomes, nothing's particular. Then there's a hallway, and the hallway leads to a door on the right where you peep in, and there's a bedroom in there, large four-poster bed, a big like tub that maids would put hot water in, that kind of thing. And then beyond that, there it's like one other room you just pass by, and but at the end there's a large door, or a door with kind of um, an interesting pattern of bricks on that wall, like it's um, geometric. Uh,
Mm,
and there's a door with kind of a solid lock, and that you assume to be the like lab, like where he does his magical research.
sure. And I
That
assume
is.
I haven't seen anything magical up to this point.
Um, if you could kind of do that in the bedroom, you could do that in the living room, like rummage through things, but you're not seeing like things just glowing. You know what I mean? Like it's not like just out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going through his stuff. Um, Now, are you saying like I mean so there are no overt magic items that I would see with second sight.
No.
Okay, because I would see them glowing
Yeah.
theoretically. Um, yeah, then I'm gonna
And
break into his
that,
office,
yeah, cool.
break into his lab.
So the lock is um well, you try the door and it's locked,
Of course.
of course. So, I
Uh,
mean, you could just, yeah, let's just say you have the key. All right? Like Lady Maris isn't an idiot, right? Lady Maris isn't an idiot. So obviously she comes forward with the key and puts it in there and jiggles it, and then it opens, the door opens.
yeah. Torvig just starts putting up his thieves' tools and like, oh yes, key, very nice.
So you do now see glowing features on a shelf on a wall to your right.
Hmm.
You see a few beakers. Each are glowing with a different color and has some swirling kind of moty liquid sloshing around in them. And they have cork toppers or wax toppers. Most of them are encased in some kind of like steel, like a bodum kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not just raw glass like out there. It's got some kind of lattice work or whatever to hold it down, like a cup or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, there are there's a big table, and on the table there is uh, there is one like spell book that's tilted up on a thing, and it's closed right now.
Okay.
Uh, and there is a wand that is neatly placed like next to the book. It's on the thing, kind of on a little holder, like an indent, and it's a wooden piece of metal, piece of wood that's pointy on one end like this, and carved into it are intricate magical runes.
Okay. And is Torvik alone, or are there witnesses to potential crime?
Lady Maris opened the door, so she walked in, and I'm showing
Torvik's
you.
gonna try to say something like, "It would be safer if I were here by myself. I will let you know what I find."
She, you can try. Um, it's a
This is
persuasion of five.
this is dangerous here. This
And the
place.
failure is she sees that you're literally being greedy, and
Oh yeah, of course.
she shuts it down. Like she's like,
Uh,
okay, this is not a good idea. Dwarf, get out of here.
okay. So I do not have persuasion. Um,
You said you're gonna do it, so you're gonna do it. No, you can always back out because I
oh
gave.
no, I'm gonna do it. I'm just trying to figure out if I have anything that is worth spending on it because she's got a high will, but I really don't think there is. It's probably gonna end up being a will test in any case.
Hmm.
So the ob is 5. Is that her will?
Yeah,
Okay.
one success.
Oh,
Uh,
I mean, obviously I was gonna fail that, but
yeah. Okay.
We will get this done.
He uh, she she
okay, come on in.
she gets a suspicious look, and she's just like um says, point to me if there is magic, if you can discern a healing potion on that wall, or something that can reduce your friend's condition.
Well, there's those potions, and he kind of points out the potions. Those are magic. I don't know what they do. It doesn't work that way. Um,
She's like
this
specific.
wand.
She's like, she's like, point them out. Lucarn, you gather them in that box over there.
Yeah, he'll point the ones that are specifically magical.
Okay, so
This
she's,
one is for 2 magic,
yeah, right.
and
And
this wand, and this book. I mean, he's just going to point out all the magic things at
right,
this
right, right.
point.
So that's all that's there so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now she's like, okay, that's enough. Thank you for your help. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, okay. This
But
will
is there
be.
nothing? Why are we not searching in here, Mother?
No, no, I think you're fine.
Oh, okay, okay.
She doesn't want Torvik. Like basically Torvik kind of tried to oh, don't worry,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm okay here all alone. And she's like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not doing that. So
yeah.
now the failure consequence is that she sees that he's like getting greedy. So she ushers him out, and now it's just you and her.
Okay.
Um, what are you looking for, Chris? Like signs of the traitor?
I'm looking for signs of the map because I'm looking for signs of like ley lines and any of that kind of uh,
Evidence of this
evidence,
guy's
his connection to the ley lines
and the giants.
and the giants. Yeah. So it's anything that would have had giant writing, anything that would have had the lines of like maps with because I'm going to like what I know, which is the cartography, and I
Hmm.
know that the the there was a connection and they were talking about the Nexus point and that stuff. So
Hmm.
Could
I'm
be
going to try
like
to focus on that.
could be
Okay.
like letters or
Um,
anything like that could stand
Yeah,
up too.
like anything with my giant
Communication.
Earlier
Ys
Yeah.
today in the Oval Office, Donald Trump.
and the yeah, the orienteering, any of that stuff, giant Ys, anything that was related to that I
Donald
can
Trump?
see. I wasn't me. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, so that's
Okay,
my
yeah,
focus.
I got it. Okay. What you could go about it two ways. You could do a perception test, okay?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna set an ob. Uh, or you can do it old school and just describe. So we could do that actually. Let's do a bit of that. So do you want to start looking in this in the lab, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because again, I'm imagining he's experimenting. He's trying to find information, like gather knowledge with arcane shit. And so I'm looking for any proof of that. Like again, and I know that giant, like because I know
His
stuff that the
spell
giant
book,
looks like.
his spell book is like right there, and there are all
Yeah.
these notes on the table to the left and right, like stacked up very neatly. He and with like a quill, and uh, yeah. So
Yeah. And so I asked her, I say, what do you know of this Nexus point in the basement and of a talk of power lines and ley lines through this magical land? You must have
Lady,
said something.
Lady Maris? No,
Okay.
she's like, I don't know anything. This is all new to me. It's just come to light upon your
So
return.
if I do a perception check, can you fork in like the giant wise and the orienteering?
Actually, no, but I think Giant Wise is a better skill.
I have a B2 and I have a perception of B4.
Mm, it's like um, double obstacle penalty for stat test. Giant Wise is good because then you can add forks
Okay.
and you can do cartography and orient, you know.
Okay, I'll do that.
Um, I'm gonna say it's like an ob four. And what are you forking anyway?
Orienteering, reading,
Mm,
um,
I love this. Lucaran being smart,
huh?
investigative.
And I guess it would be heraldry because I'm looking for her notes on like anything on the royal families or any of that stuff.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, I'm going to spend an Artha point. So I'm going to do 3. And then I'm going to do a persona. I'm going to do a persona dice.
Did you add orienteering?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Giant Wise, orienteering, and Herald,
Read.
Reed and
And then
Herald.
an Artha.
What
Oh,
and
yeah. Yeah.
so you got three forks plus Artha.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
And I said Ob. Okay,
Which one?
Ob. This is this is difficult, but it's even more difficult because it's wizardly stuff, and you have no, you know. So I would say Ob 4. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
ho,
you made it.
ho.
Nice.
Nice. Hmm. Lady Maris is on the other side of the room, and we'll have our little conversation as this is all happening later. But you notice you notice that there is you're kind of quickly glancing over the sheets of notes that he's keeping, right? And as you're reading at words that come out, and you um come across the word um, Blackmore, and you're like, that's interesting. And you flip a little bit more, and you see like um, a sketch of the map of the whole mountain range that goes north from like south, like where the ocean is, okay, all the way north right to like what you know in your studies of history and geography and whatever is like the land of the barbarians. And
Okay.
and up there there's a word called Blackmore, right? And there's a line pretty much shooting straight up from the Sea of Dust, uh, which is south where the giants are believed to have come from. Um, like straight from there, right through the mountains all the way up to Blackmore.
Okay.
And uh, flipping through some more, you see these drawings of uh, a short, squat, hexagonal um, kind of lingam. Okay, like an obelisk, but
Yeah.
not a tall, 20-foot obelisk, more like a half an egg shape, like a dome. Um, but it's all faceted. And the sketch is actually very good. And there's like basically a map or like a passage down from the dungeons uh
In
through
our place, our dungeons.
yeah through like a hole in the fucking ground, leading to a network of like caves, and then dropping into a domed like room.
Crazy. And so I realized that this is connected to our castle.
Yeah, yep.
And I can tell that it's his handwriting that did the sketch.
mm, no, you don't know him that well, but Lady Maris might.
But is it like an ancient text? Does it look like it was written
No,
500
no, no,
years
no,
ago?
no, no. This is all your English. Your English. Your common. Your Iridian.
And I say, I'm just like furious.
Mm.
And I'm just like, Mother, this is over. And I say, come here. And I just point to this. This is our castle. And this is the network. This is where we found the giant. And this leads up to where the giants are from. And if you are telling me this man knew of one of these tunnels that was under our castle that led out, I need nothing more.
Mm. She's like looking at the evidence, and she's infuriated as well. She's like, "Oh." And both of you, I assume, race out to confront him. Well, she's like, the fucking traitor. He must like come with me.
Okay,
The
I come up with
the
them.
door bursts open, and Lady Maris is like trucking it right to um, you know uh, down one floor, down another floor, across the hall to where thing. Along the way, she's gathering guards, and she even when she opened the door, I guess she looked at you guys. She's like, "You were right all along. Come."
I'm
Yeah,
shocked, I tell you.
we follow. Of course.
Okay. I need to take a break and think.
All
No,
right.
Sans, just switch to Torvik. Like just like in terms of the like we have some other things that could have happened along the way, like that. Because again, also maybe we want to wait till Eddard wakes. Like that's a good because we know
No,
after
no, no, no,
that.
no, no, no. I can't. She's
Yeah, but stuff
I
happened
want to
while we were
keep
down there.
rolling with this because like it's urgent now. She just but we could I don't mind doing Uncle Vilik uh as like flashback type of thing.
Well,
Um
it was when it was happening, right? So it's like
yeah.
it took me time to get through the documents and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to. Torvik would have tried to go talk to the wizard while Lady Maris was
Oh,
busy.
that's cool. Go for that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, so he goes down to where they're being kept and
And remember Lady Maris had said like give him a chance to eat and drink.
yeah, he was
So
going to
yeah.
go down to the kitchens and just get a plate and put some soup in it and bread and walk
Nice.
up to the
Nice.
room.
Nice. I love that. Okay.
And of course, ask no permission from any of the kitchen staff. He's just doing things.
Hmm.
Um, and just walk up. I have supper for the wizard.
And the guards are like look at each other, shrug, just like in an Avatar movie, and let you in, right?
Yeah.
Um, and Feltor is bound. He's sitting there, and there's like a guard on the inside. Um, just and he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, okay, good, good." And he brings the plate over to the thing, and the wizard's like looking at his hands, looking at his mouth, and then looks at you, goes, "Mm." And the guard's like, "Oh, I'm so dumb."
Oh, it's okay. I can feed him. It's soup. We can't trust his hands being free.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. All right, so you sit down next to him, and his gag goes down.
Yeah, Torvik is
Mhm.
getting like super close, like essentially like right up against him, leg to leg, and like puts an arm around him. We're gonna have a conversation, you and I. Um, and things are bad for you. I'm not gonna lie, but it could go okay for you. We'll see. We'll see. Want some soup?
What do you want?
Answers. And he's gonna give him a spoonful of soup.
He looks at it and is like kind of like like yeah, okay, he takes it, but he
Yeah.
doesn't want no, he does not want to be fed by a dwarf. Okay? So he does not take your spoon. He literally like is like knocks it out of your hand. I don't want your soup.
Okay. That's not a great move. That's insulting to me. Um, and he's gonna look at the guard. What are the laws on torture in your kingdom? He's not
It's
actually gonna. He's
frowned
just.
upon, my Master Dwarf.
When he goes, what about spilling hot soup on someone's crotch? And he just dumps the soup. Oh my
Oh, wow.
God. Yeah.
You just dump it on him?
Oh yeah, just dump it right on him. That's
So,
a dwarven insult. He can't not respond to that.
right, nice.
Yeah.
So he like, "Blah!" um, uh,
Oh no, clumsy. I'm so clumsy.
okay,
Dwarfs, large
I'm,
hands.
dude, I'm using that option. Okay, I'm using that distraction as a chance to free my hands now that my mouth is down. Okay. Um, who did the knots test earlier? Was it you, Kellen, or
I don't think
kind
it
of?
was me. Let me
Yeah.
scroll up.
Do you have knots? No.
I
So
don't.
let's do agility versus agility. My agility versus your agility. Because you tied, like, let's just say you did the knot. Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
I mean, I actually do have knots.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's you had tied it. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool.
Good.
Let's just say that. Yeah.
That's why
So,
he's so confident. That's why that's the
but I'd say like it's okay. You want to roll your knots,
Sure.
Kyle? That'd be fun.
Sure.
And it's a double obstacle penalty for me to get out of it.
Uh, I don't think there's any help
Oh, I guess
or
you want my roll to see what your obstacle is so you can record your test, right? Okay. So,
well, yeah, that'd be great.
yeah. So my I got two successes.
So
Uh,
one success.
one success, right?
So
So all
essentially
one.
ob one.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not going to spend persona. I don't know that anything I have really forks into this.
Man,
Um,
like the failure consequence is that his hands go free and he
Probably gets hit with an axe. Uh, but I
Whew.
but I
Whoa!
succeeded. So,
Yeah, because I would have turned it into spell versus sword or axe to see if he could escape.
oh no, I spilled soup on you. So sorry. How far are you two now? Wanting to be more conversational? I can get more soup.
Just like, what is it you're after, dwarf?
Well, you could use someone on your side. All
This is
these
the
men want to see you dead. I like wizards.
And do you like me
What's
enough to end with all this nonsense and leave me to protecting this realm as I always have? This is humiliating.
well, I'm not the one who ordered you tied up.
What do you want?
Why? How did the giants curse my eyes?
What?
And Torvik like opens his eyes and stares at him. Come on, you're magic, you know.
You have
To be explaining yourself.
you have second sight.
Sure.
Your eyes,
Maybe.
you see um the energy of magic.
Yeah, so Torvik kind of explains to him what happened to him.
Uh-huh.
And
Can you explain to the table?
so Torvig was this is I want to say this was after the giant invasion had happened. And Torvig was going with a party of dwarves somewhere. I don't remember exactly why. And they got in an ambush and they were fighting giants, their servants, and then one of the giants unleashed some spell that devastated the battlefield, and Torvig survived, and that's when his second sight essentially um blossomed, or he blames it on the giant spell, and it's probably not actually because of the giant spell, but Torvik doesn't know that. So he thinks it's some giant curse, um, which of course it
That's
is not.
cool. And
It is not.
there is another tidbit you learn later on when you guys were going through Alfric's study, and there was a tapestry. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That there was like a kind of like a slave revolt, and the leader of the slave revolt, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and
And
his
so
eyes were shining.
it's actually from that, but Torvik hasn't put all that
Okay,
together yet. Like,
okay.
um,
So
so he's just like, so tell me what I have to do to get rid of it.
I can certainly help you with this, but it would take time, and um, for me to draw this curse off of you. It is a spell that I know, but I have learned it before, but I must consult my books
Uh-huh.
in order to
And
help
is the
you.
spell I'm gonna lie to the dwarf because I think he's stupid? Because my instinct never trust sorcery. Because in Torvik's mind, like there's a difference between what the giants do and what men do. Now he has no like basis for that belief, right? That's
Right.
just how he like
Yeah.
in his mind. That's so. So whether or not, well, obviously, we all know the sorcerer's lying, but it would never occur to Torvik that this guy could actually help him in that way. He's thinking he's like, you
Oh,
know, yeah, he's thinking like, oh no, like no, there. This is born of giants and it must be cured by them. You tell me what I have to do. Do not try to trick me with your stupid man magic.
no, no, no. I am being totally sincere. To be afflicted with this double vision and your senses reeling from a giant, it is terrible. And I can help you.
Hmm.
I can remove it.
Okay, you
There's a
can.
spell. It is called Rary's ocular transformation.
Okay, and this is the spell you can do.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it
where
is,
is the spell? Where is the magic?
it is in my study.
Okay.
Take me there, and I will. Well, the Lady Maris will not just allow you to take me out.
Oh, you're right. It's okay. I got another wizard in the other room. He is sleeping. I'm sure he can do the magic.
Oh no, he is a child. He has no skill. I have been studying magic for more than 50 years.
And whose spell made you blabble blabble?
Um,
And Torvik just starts like poking him in the ribs, like,
so he wants you to uh take him up, like free him basically to r cure your eyes, but you're like that. I'm not interested in that, right?
No, like, well, he doesn't one, he doesn't believe the wizard at all. But now he's thinking,
Oh.
well, if there actually is something, then obviously I'm gonna have my old friend do it rather than this
Um,
guy.
hmm.
Um,
Okay, funny.
You
That's
just want to
cool.
know if
uh,
it's like quote unquote possible to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this was more like he was like he never it actually never occurred to me that Torvik would think this guy could help him.
Hmm.
Uh just like it's like he's like going to the doctor to figure out what's wrong with him and like treatment is this other thing. Um
So
right
he
now he's
says
thinking,
he says that you have second sight,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
which is yeah.
right.
So tell me about this second sight. And he's gonna I want to use coarse persuasion to make him kind of spill the beans at least truthfully about second sight.
Okay, cool, good.
Like,
Yeah.
come on. We're
Mhm.
friends here. I'm probably gonna let you go, maybe.
Mhm. Can
Uh,
you fork in falsehood to course for persuasion?
I don't even have coarse persuasion.
Right. Oh shit, you're working on it.
Oh yeah. So what's his will? I assume like at least 4 or 5.
He's a wizard. It's like 6. Wait,
Um,
but I want you to let me go so I can, but you're not interested in that, right? Like that's a
no,
non-ability.
I don't think there's any scenario in which Torvig would.
Okay,
One,
that's good.
he thinks magic is really dangerous
Yeah, no,
anyway.
no, no. You already
So
established that. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, he could probably be persuaded to like argue for the wizard on like not to kill him or something. He could
Hmm.
be persuaded to do that maybe, but let him go, like, nah,
Okay.
that would never happen. He'd kill him first.
I think now's a good time for no, well, I don't know. Like, is now a good time for Lady Maris to bust in there?
Uh, maybe because Torvik is considering just straight up
I should let
murdering
you
this dude.
roll. Oh, really?
Yeah, because he thinks he's dangerous and he thinks Lady Maris isn't going to do it. And so he's debating on just straight up like, but
Okay,
he's torn because he knows that's a crime. And so he
so
doesn't.
so you do the course persuasion, try and convince him. He doesn't you fail, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm just killing him now.
Keelan would love to show up on the scene, but
Well, but other people have beliefs. So I don't really want to do that as like a player because that would kind of
Yeah.
screw
Now's a
everything
good
up.
time for us to arrive, Sanj, too.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so what were you trying to course persuade him to do, Kyle?
To explain actually like what second sight
Okay, go for it. Yeah, you want that answer.
is, you know?
Yeah, go for that
Yeah.
answer. Go for it.
We're going to fail this. So,
Oh, I have a very good answer.
well, it's more successes than I thought I'd get.
I have a very good answer, and it's actually, I'm gonna, I had considered to tell you a lie because I hate you so much. But I feel I can instead burden you with the truth.
Oh, yeah, that's probably worse.
Your your gift, as some would call it, is indeed a curse because it will make you see much that you do not want to see. Betrayals, people's emotions, their greed, their treachery, who they really are. What you see right now, those magical emanations, is just the tip of it. As you grow older, like like the stone that you come from, you will certainly go mad from this extra vision. Is that cool? Does that make sense?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And boom, Lady Maris comes in and
Torvik has his axe raised over the wizard's head, like
Yeah.
right behind him.
And I grabbed Jason Steven along the way, like,
yeah, yeah, everyone's
I'm
there.
gonna finish this.
Um, she shouts, like she commands you to stop, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean,
Torvik.
it's her castle, so he would feel. I mean, I as a player really want to murder this guy, but Torvig as a dwarf, an honorable dwarf, he would. She's the head. This is her castle. He would do what she said. He would
Okay,
like
I
put his
want
axe
to.
down and look a little solemn,
Yeah, sorry.
but it could be finished right here. I'm ready.
I'm gonna see if this wizard has any spell that could be just a verbal component, if you don't mind. Do y'all
Yeah,
mind?
go ahead.
It would be cool to actually, you know, look at the rules.
Well, I also saying you have to like there has to be a timing aspect to it. If he starts incanting and there's a dwarf with an axe in front of him, I don't think Kyle's gonna let him finish talking if he's in
Right, right,
spell
right.
mode.
Well, there are certain spells that are super fast. Nine actions is not one. Um, turn aside the blade. That is, and his hands are tied, so that's what I was trying to check. I just thought if it was there was a chance for him to do something, I should go for it, right?
For
Well,
sure.
Yeah, that
so
makes sense.
I think all this, to my knowledge, all the spells in Burning Wheel require verbal and somatic. It's not like, but that said, I mean,
No, you're
I think he could if he made a sorcery test at a greater obstacle to represent
right.
him being impeded.
Okay.
And remember, you can also cast.
But I'm gonna try and look for
Um,
one which is super fast, not these
well,
Emperor's
you don't
Hand.
have to do that because you can cast
Hastily.
hastily. Thank you, Stephen. You can
Hmm.
cast hastily,
And what does
and
that
that
do?
reduces the actions required for the spell.
Okay, okay.
Now, it
Okay.
raises the obstacle. Um, and and I mean, I
Ah,
do definitely think
I
it's
got
fair
it. I got
that
it.
that his ob is harder because he is restrained, but he's desperate. So
I have it. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I have the spell. It's called the Fear. Um, Fear radiates from him like chill from winter. One action. This charm causes all in the sorcerer's presence who are looking at him to make steel tests. Weapon length like a polearm, which is kind of like this room. Okay? Uh, all of you guys take steel tests.
Good thing I'm
It's
fearless.
oh, nice. He doesn't know that
nice.
though.
No, he doesn't. He's about to find out.
Okay. Mm,
There's a whole lot to find out that I feel is going to happen now.
I
right.
mean, so his odds should be higher for his sorcery test. Because remember, if his sorcery test fails, something terrible could happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
exactly. That's true. So the fear, the ob is ob 3. Shall we make it ob 5?
Oh, I think at least, yeah. It's
Okay. Yeah, because plus 3 ob then, ob 6.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think it might be just kind of a good rule of thumb that if you're a wizard, and this could come up
Yeah, for
for
Eder.
James's character, if you're restrained in some ways a wizard, you can still attempt to cast a spell, but the obstacle's doubled.
Okay. So obstacles doubled. I like that. So ob 6. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Um, oh,
One, two,
nice.
three, four,
One, two,
five.
three,
He's got a
four,
6.
5, and I got a 6, which is automatically open-ended. Uh,
It's a really good roll.
yes! Boom! So he you raise the axe to try and slice him down after he try and kind of baits you with the cruel quip about your second sight. The Lady Maris comes charging in with like fury in her eyes. You're raising your axe like a Viking in fucking the Vikings show, and and Lucard and Kellen and Brother Glenn come charging in, hands like pulling, like on the hilts of their sword, like, yeah, you traitor! And uh, he like goes, and a split happens in his face. Um, it kind of like splits open like peel, and beneath it you see green, scaly skin that's like glistening soft, like smooth. And he goes, and his teeth sort of like elongate, and his eyes flash, and turn yellow with red irises, and all of you get stunned with the fear. Roll steel.
Okay. And
Oh,
he needs to roll his tax.
yeah. Oh,
I
And
assume
what's
the
the
steel
obstacle?
obstacles increase. Oh yeah, go ahead, Steve.
the obstacle
Yeah.
is
Or I assume this is
no,
counts as
steel is against your hesitation. So whatever your hesitation is, that many rounds, you will be kind of like stunned. So basically, I would say is if you guys are kind of have only okay, so you have 3. If you have 3, that's enough time for him to kind of like do something. All right? Like run. Oh,
Oh,
Nah, my
oh
blade is out.
yo. Your blade is out. Okay. Brother Glenn. Oh,
Does a 1,000 yard stare give me
Uh,
any advantages on steel or no?
I don't think we said for fear.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I think it does for violence, right?
Yeah.
Maybe for war, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
something like that.
Chris, did you? Oh, okay. So you are also, and I'm gonna do Lady Maris. Her steel is 5, and she no, her hesitation is 5, and her steel is 6. So
Oof.
no successes. She's stunned as she's all like this man that she knows, his fucking human skin splits apart and a lizard is underneath.
You believe us now? Yeah.
Ah! Um, yeah, when threatened, draw steel.
Yeah, no, I think everyone maybe stuns, and I'm like right on top of him, and like, I mean, if it's appropriate, Sanj, I think my character draws the sword across his neck
Yeah, totally. We'll do
and
like
just
the same thing.
executes him.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing. Um, and my thing would be if I'm successful,
Well, roll
what do
Does
his
he need
you?
fort
to do
test. Roll
tax
his
or?
tax
Oh
test
yeah.
first.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Okay.
Because I mean, he's
Yeah.
probably not going to pass out, but
Okay, so how does I really forget how tax works.
so he has to make it's essentially a fort test with an obstacle equal to the spell obstacle.
Okay, so ob 3. Okay. And my fort is like wizards are pretty high in fort, right? At this level, like they should be like 6.
I mean, it depends on. I mean,
I mean,
He's
you're using
old.
the evil
Maybe I
wizard
have a
stat block.
I would say 5 or 6 is
Oh, I
probably
have the
reasonable.
character sheet. Hold on. I got
If
the
but if you have the
evil
character sheet,
wizard.
that is
Yeah.
easier.
Oh yeah, derpy derp. I'm such a good DM. Evil wizard. Fort B6.
Evil wizard.
Yeah, I love that, eh? Um,
That is a failure.
yeah. He
Uh, though with only one, it's not super. It's not like massively.
I don't pass out. Yeah, exactly.
No, no, no. So you, yeah, because it's
I got
essentially
2
like
successes.
uh the resources tax, except it applies to your fort. Um,
So I'm down minus 1D.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
minus
you only pass out if your fort is reduced to 0.
0.
So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I'm minus 1D. I'm drained, but I can still do something, right?
yeah, you
Um,
can function
yeah.
normally.
All right. So between Kellen and the wizard, and the rest of you are stunned. Do you guys think it's fair for me to do a versus test? My intent is to turn into a snake and slither away, and Kellen's intent
How
is
many
to kill
actions does
me
it take
outright.
to cast that spell?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Well, again,
So,
he can always cast hastily to
yeah.
reduce the
Okay,
the
so I'll make it
casting.
plus 3 ob to cast it hastily, or plus.
Or what's the spell? How many spell actions are
I
there?
actually don't have a spell that can turn me into. Oh, I do.
Well, just use the bird hawk thing as kind of
Yeah.
a guideline.
Wait a second. Um, it's not the stats, it's the spell to turn into something, and it's an art magic thing. So
Well, just use the I mean, you can use the bird
Falcon's skin is
Falcon
12
skin.
yeah,
actions.
use falcon skin as
Right,
the
right. Yeah,
and
that's
just say
the
it's a snake instead. I mean,
yeah, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool, cool. Falcon skin. Ob 4,
yeah, so and how many actions to cast?
12.
Okay. So,
That's a lot.
well, I would say since this is happening in seconds, I think it's reasonable to assume that Keelan drawing his sword, charging across the room, and attacking is more than just an action, right?
Hmm.
So I would say if like, I think if he could get it down to like, I don't know, few, so theoretically with hastily, you could get to -4 actions and it'd be a +4 ob to cast a spell.
Mm.
And I know that's not exactly like,
Hmm.
I think it's super cool. I think give him a +4 ob
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
see what happens. And it's not necessarily opposed. It's like, I
Yeah.
guess it's sort of opposed, but like that's super cool. So
Yeah.
I hate to say,
No, I like it.
I
That
mean, I think Chase wants to have this awesome,
yeah, I wanted to. So
duel off.
I'm
Yeah.
and I'm
Oh yeah.
gonna I'm gonna spend my persona point. And this
I need
guy's
more sword
important
tests
enough.
anyway, so
So I got sorcery B6, and I'm gonna spend one persona point. Okay.
Yeah.
So 7D, and I'm going to fork in
Astrology.
geometry and
No,
astrology.
astrology. Yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah.
Astrology. Yeah. So okay, 8D6. Open-ended. Oh, look at all those sixes.
Jesus
One,
Christ.
two,
One, two, three, four,
three,
five. Three
four,
sixes.
five, three sixes. I'm going to spend my fate point and blast those three. Oh.
Oh,
So five successes. Oh,
okay.
actually, that's not fate. That's just because it's an open-ended skill.
That
Now
just
I can
happened.
spend fate to re-roll one traitor.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Okay, I got six successes.
Yeah. So then you roll,
Tax
yes. Uh, yes, which is at
against the
+3
ob
ob.
eight. Oh God.
No, no, it's not the same casting ob. It's +3 ob to tax. So
And is this still take because do you have the -1 die? Is that apply here from the previous
You
yep.
know what,
tax?
Yeah,
guys?
we've
Let's
got
not get let's yeah. Okay. Let's get the slash off. Come on, Kyle. I mean,
So the only thing I think you should do before chase rolls is roll the failed casting to see what happens.
oh, Jesus, true. Um, it's a
So
one
just
d
roll
six,
a
one d
yep.
six. Oops, no, wrong. Ooh, one.
Oh.
Oh, oh no.
Uh
I got to roll on the
roll 2d6.
yeah. Okay, 4 and 4. So
So he summons a minor corporeal spirit. Um which does not necessarily it could be so this is a failed casting.
yeah,
He summons a minor corporeal spirit, which does not mean one that's necessarily it could be like the suggestions are like a lesser imp or a cherub, which
yeah,
it's not necessarily good for him,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or for us,
And yeah.
but it does say does traditional results be bad? Um, if not a creature hell bent on destruction, then an angry avatar to chastise and command the wayward mage.
Mm,
But if the GM has something else planned, he can use his discretion rather than random determination.
wow. And that's it, eh? Um,
Hmm.
mm.
But
Kyle or
oh,
Chase, what do you want to the spell goes off. Like he
Yeah, like what's happening?
what's happening here? Let's go back here. I wanted to
oh,
turn
okay.
into a snake.
So
You
I have an
are
idea.
charging across. I cast my spell and I'm um wasn't I successful with my spell? Right?
No, no, the spell failed. You're at ob 8.
Oh yeah, shit.
So what if it's this? Everybody's stunned. We see that because from the fear, Keelan is charging across the room. The wizard's spell works. He turns into a snake, and then in a split second, Keelan has this vision of an angel holding up the snake. It's right. The wizard's snake form is writhing in the angel's hand, and he's holding it up to Keelan's sword stroke.
Oh, I kind of like the fact that you put it in a chair, the cherub, right? Like instead of you did a holy twist instead of a corrupted twist. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's some kind of semi-divine or because we have a high-ranking priest of Pelor here, maybe whatever, however it wants to be interpreted, but that could be the way that, you know,
I think we should do
it's
a die roll for good and evil. One, two, three, evil, four, five, six. No, what's more interesting is yeah, I think if you say so, uh you slice him. Well, you try and slice him.
well,
Um,
yeah, Keelan should have to roll for sure.
yeah.
But
And he passes out, halfway turns into a snake. Okay, like he's kind of like in the middle of it and it just like warps. Uh yeah. Do you like the angel kind of hovering there?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there an ob for this sword test?
Cool. And it's a corporal or corporeal, right? Like,
corporeal, it's a
Corporeal.
corporal spirit.
oh,
It's
it's
a
fucking
yeah,
powerful.
yeah.
Okay,
So
you know
even
what? I've got an idea then. Okay? Right, cool. Uh it happens off screen. Okay? Like like this is outside, like fucking flying down from heaven, right? But you guys aren't there in the room, right? But and maybe you hear something like maybe like a flash of lightning or yeah, like a um or I kind of like it in the room. Yeah. Like like a blast of lightning, like a divine light. Everybody's like, ah!
yeah, because we're stunned anyway. So
Yeah. And it's how do I want to represent? It is a boy, like a cherub,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Curly hair, that is like shiny, shiny black, like an Indian boy with curly hair, okay? Skin is like brown, like a little Indian boy, okay? With pointed with eyes slanted up like an elf. Um, Ears elongated, hair kind of like tumbled. The gear is like um, that Bronze Age style, like filigreed, like you see in the Bible, where they wear those breastplates that are all gold and they're heavily like carved. And on the front, he has like a belt buckle with a wheel and or a sun symbol on his around his belt. Okay. Uh, Take a steel test, Kellen.
Okay.
rapid
Everybody
steel
kind of
test.
take a new steel test. Um, and you can stand and drool, run screaming. Like, hey, Steven, do you know what's going on right now?
Yes.
There is a fucking angel that has just been accidentally summoned into the room, but you guys don't know it wasn't like
Okay, so I assume has this is either wonderment or surprise, not pain,
one.
fear, and
No,
shock or
yeah,
horror death.
yeah,
All right,
totally.
so I
Yeah,
won't.
yeah,
Fearless will not
probably
help me here.
wonderment. Yeah.
All right. Uh, Lucar? All right.
I have a six. What happens there?
You fail.
Yeah, it opened
I
it
can't open a
automatically.
six.
No, you got a five. Your steel
No, I
says
have five successes, but I have one six.
It opened it already.
it opens it already. It's
Oh,
automatic.
okay, I got it.
Um, I kind of think also like the way how I described a little bit like elfin eyes and elfin ears, that the voice comes out like an elf, like it's musical as it things, and it just trances you guys all. Okay, you're like whoa, and you're kind of in a stand and drool. and it looks down at the it looks at you with like kind of sadness, looks at all of you with sadness, and then bends down towards the dead wizard and pulls back, like almost grabs like a piece of hair and pulls it back, and he goes and he says to you in like a kind of like resonant um musical voice, "Are you Hunty? Oh no, the Snake Empire rises again? You have done a great thing here today and uncovered a grave danger to the lands of the mortal men, to the mortal lands." And she she recognizes, um she looks past you, Kellen, okay? And she recognizes Brother Glenn, or he recognizes Brother Glenn, and he doesn't have wings, by the way. Okay, he walks walks towards you like super lithe, uh and his body is like beaming, right? Um, and I think when you see him, you're to get down to his level, like you feel like kind of ashamed to be looking down, so you get down on your knees, and the boy says, or the angel says, "Oh, you are you are you are one of the brethren. You are, I don't know, what could I say? I don't know the words. Um, he welcomes you, uh, like as he recognizes you as a shepherd of the flock, okay? As and maybe calls you a bearer of the torch, a bringer of light, those kind of, and then says, "I am here only for a short period of time before I must return. Is there anything that I can do for you?"
And that is any are we stunned? Like I mean, or is it
Well,
what's
it's
the
kind of wearing off, I would say, like, but it's heavy. Like, I think you're stunned. I think it's like in his presence, it's always, I don't know what you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. But magically, I guess the wonderment is dimming down because he's talking now, right?
So,
maybe
what level of power do we think that the angel has? And could we just snap our fingers and be at the village?
No, I
Or
think so.
okay,
No, it's more um like, something physical, something like consecrate, something like say faith 9, I guess. I don't know. Like I have to this is all new territory for me.
understood, understood. Um,
Let me look at faith. Let me look at faith powers, right? And the obstacles. Um I mean, there is a monster manual with the cherub, but it's pretty badass.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
hold on. Get faith, emotional magic. So cool. That's a very crazy suggestion, dude. I'm so happy. Like, it's not some kind of like thing and monster you have to fight. It's like, wow, crazy. Okay, consecration. Those are things it could do. It can also inspire um, the hand of God down to pluck a devotee from. It can do a lot. It's got like powerful faith. I would say.
I mean, what could we like? I guess what I don't know. This is really Brother Glenn's kind of. What does
Yeah.
Brother Glenn think is important?
Yeah, Keelan would just ask to let him finish off the treacherous snake, as it were.
I thought the snake was already dead.
He's
Did
dead.
he kill him? Oh, he's
Yeah.
dead? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
did. You
I
struck him
didn't let
down.
you roll
Okay,
even,
I wasn't sure. I was unclear on that.
but he kind of failed his tax and it summoned a freaking angel. So it was like, you know,
Cool.
yeah.
Um,
I yield the floor to our holy man then.
yeah, and unfortunately, the Holy Man isn't. I'm.
Well, you think about that. I'm gonna go tuck some kids in. I'll be right back.
Would would protecting us from cold be something that I could ask for the group? Because I know that we're going.
Hmm.
That's where cold is going to be a real threat.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cool actually. I like that.
but
Hey,
um,
Chase, you know what? Just to go back to you, I think if you should do an OB1 sword test because those are not easy to come by,
Okay.
right? And at least you'll get a routine test because it's really hard actually to get a routine test.
that's what practice is for.
Let's
And
go.
and it's yeah, you got it.
I like to think that like he turns into the snake and like as the flash of light is happening and like I cut the head off, he
Yeah.
like kind of reverts back to his human-esque form. Although I guess he maybe was Yanti,
Yep.
which is pretty
Yep.
interesting.
Yep. 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 I've always wanted to have them in a campaign. I've been
Yeah, you clever snake, you got him.
I've been like 1998 reading about the Sewell Empire and Monoland. I was like,
They were really big in Conan, like all the
yeah,
old Conan.
yep,
There was a
yep.
lot of,
And
yeah.
it also blends with the Indian-esque nature that I've described
Hmm.
the old ancient empire, you know? Like we're big on snakes. They're everywhere. Okay. Um, yeah. So you ask the angel for like warmth, right? Like a fire at all times and or something like that.
Um,
Or a
yeah,
boon.
yeah, for the yeah for the duration of our journey to find the axe. Mechanically, like a +1 um, D or a reduction of 1 ob for tests relating to being cold.
Yeah, that's cool. Hold on. There's a magic item in the art in the codex called Boots of the North, I think. We can kind of use that as a guidepost.
Uh,
Um, mm, mm, mm. Let's go. Mm, oh, it's actually okay. Oh, cool. Um, I think yeah, there's a it's not the same thing. It's not Boots of the North. That's in D&D. But I think like a +2, like a boon that gives you +2 to all fort tests when dealing with cold.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That's neat. And like, how does he do it? Um, he goes like this and sort of generates like this like light between his hands, right? And goes to each one of you and like just goes like that, and you feel like this wondrous divine warmth bathe your face and just like go down your body, and it's very powerful. It's like actually, you know what? Kyle's gonna get freaking MVP for giving you guys like for suggesting this, you know, like he's like very much on the player side with all of that. Wait, it's an angel. Uh,
Yeah.
um, uh, on fort tests against cold. Cool. That's crazy, guys. You've uncovered the snake in the basket or whatever.
Well, I mean, Chase found a lizard guy, right? So we
So,
putting it together.
hmm Um, okay, give me a second. I just want to see Rohan. He's upstairs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can.
I'll be right back.
Bathroom.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
All right, I'm back. Where'd everybody go? Steven.
The little gentleman's room.
Oh, I see. What did you ask for?
We got a boon to protect us against cold.
Ooh.
Yeah, smart idea.
Because I figure that that's going to probably be one of the bigger threats that's really hard to mitigate. And it seemed Pelorian.
Wow, that was a
Yeah.
bang. All right. Um, w- um, okay, so the angel, wait, so Brother Glenn had asked for a boon to um kind of give the party warmth throughout their quest to recover the axe of the Dwarvish Lords. And the angel gave you guys a +2 bonus to fort tests against cold by kind of like breathing a little ball of light and washing you with it. Um, and it kind of imbues into your bodies, and you feel this holy light, which is very, very profound, by the way. I'm saying. Um,
By the way, these guards, like we're there for 3 days. There's ghosts coming. There's angels. Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
these guys are like, who the fuck are these guys?
there's
Yeah.
lizard people like showing up,
Eh.
right? It's
It's
like,
definitely been like the weirdest past couple of weeks of my life.
Yeah.
I kind of think
Which
that if the angel is around for some time, because it's got like the whole day basically, I think that it's gonna change. Like it creates a big thing, right? Like a big deal is happening. Where what actually, Brother Glenn, what do you think it makes sense cosmologically? What would it do? Like, does it do this and then just go off, or is it just, yeah, maybe it's not a whole day. Maybe it's just um, I'll do this boon and then, you know, Pelor is calling me back.
Well, I don't. So the thing that got the angel's attention was, oh shit, there's a Yanti, I think is how we're
Yeah,
pronouncing it.
yeah, yeah.
Here. Okay, this is kind of a thing. Um, so
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think that. Okay, well, can we get you guys a cup of coffee or something for your service?
yeah,
And
yeah.
it would have to take a little bit more. It's like, okay, um, so guys, this happened.
Hmm.
Uh, what else is going on? And we benefit from a little bit of a refresher about the ley lines.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it could possibly say, oh, if you think that, yeah, like I'll surely help you with the Nexus point. Like it's underneath the castle, you know? Um, Like it, well, according to Lucarne's drawings, there is, yeah, I can like according to Lucarne's drawings, which he hasn't shared with you, right? So, um, why don't we role play that then, right? Like, there's a lot of
I think somebody,
information that, yeah,
yeah, I think there is a lot of information that the angel needs to know.
right.
Um,
So, Chris, um, do you like the angel had asked, is there any task? Is there anything that you want of me? Right? Brother Glenn had said, for our journey towards it, for the axe, can you give us health?
Yeah, no, I'm super humble, and I say, Light of Pelor, we must leave this place and go and find the axe to rid the lands of these giants and snakes. There is this map we found. What can you do to help us protect this castle while we are gone? What can you tell us? And so I put the map like he's corporal, right? Like he's a like
Yeah.
so I hand him the map
And he's kind of
and
like
all
a
the
boy. He's kind of boy, like he's looking at it and goes, "This is underneath the castle, right here. Let's go and see what it is." And
we're walking with an angel.
right. And I kind of think actually we can stop here because like James could be revived right now. You know what I mean? Like the
Hmm.
angel
yeah
will just be like, um, and oh, your friend? Well, let's wake him up. It's a bit
yeah
hand wavy, but it's plausible, yeah?
for
Yeah,
sure.
hey,
Definitely.
th
It's an
this
angel.
sounds like a very efficient plot way to get things moving.
Yeah. It's so weird though, because it's literally Deus Ex Machina DMing right now.
Yes, but we're not being saved.
No,
This
And it only
isn't.
happened because of a mishap. So, you
right.
know.
Okay. Um, so Eddard wakes up and he's just like, "Oh, what? Totally stunned. And you guys all like basically go down into this chamber. Like it's it's just like the map says, you go down to the dungeons and you see that there's this area towards one of the back halls where these crates have been piled up to um, kind of push, they've been pushed forward away from a wall. And then when you move them aside, and I think there's a group of people just following you. Like this angel is drawing the folks of the castle, like maids are stopping what they're doing, and and everybody's just coming down like a big procession almost. And his body's in front of you in the darkness, and Brother Glenn right next to him, and Lucarn and Lady Maris, and it's like just going down into this area, and you move aside those crates, and it's like a bunch of flagstones have been chipped and dug out and moved off to the side. And actually, when moving the crates, you feel like that they're heavy and they smell of earth, so that they must have been like filled. They're filled with mud, and when you see, there's like a pit, like a just a shaft leading down into the darkness. And he just like kind of sits on the ledge and goes, "Well, it's pretty deep." And he starts rock climbing down. Come on, come on. And you guys look at it, and it's all brightly lit, and like, you guys can follow along. Um, Lady Mare stays up, and she's just like, ah. And I think maybe Lady Maris asked to be led down with a rope, right? She wants to go in and see what's happening underneath her castle. And the boy leads you through these caves where there's just dirt being piled in different corners, and down in the bottom there's another like twisty track, and it just kind of drops off into a dark cliff, and like ahead of you there's just a vast opening, and then you in the distance, maybe about like 40 feet from his light, maybe he even makes it brighter, it like extends out and you see the rooftops of like a domed construction. And that's you're at that roof level and you kind of see a crack here. So there might have been a big, massive, like whole side of a thing. And looking down in there, you see a dig site. And revealed is this um, half egg, kind of like, when you're cracking an egg and it's in a little canister, and but it's sunken in the ground, and it's a uh faceted stone with you can't see, it's very far from here what it actually looks like from close, but it's some kind of ovalish shape down there. And some tiled floor, columned sections, and he jumps off the ledge and floats down. None of you have that capability, and it's about like, um, you know, uh, a 40-foot like rope climb down. I don't say you all make it. Um, and you walk up to him inspecting this 8-foot high dome that's kind of faceted like a gemstone,
Um,
Oh God, let's you have some kind of greed shit going on. You're like going up to it and you're like, whoa.
yeah, I was gonna say, what does this look like for second sight?
Oh. Um it's magical. It is magical.
Okay.
And it's it's um it's faceted work and stonework
Hmm.
is dwarven.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh,
That's going to be problematic.
Can I use lost treasure wise to figure out what this is?
How so?
Well, I presume if it's dwarf work, and it nobody knew it was down here, then it must be a lost treasure of the dwarves of some kind.
Okay.
So, maybe there are stories about it.
Yeah. Ob. This is obscure.
Sure.
Ob 4.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna fork in dwarven art wise because the dwarven art
Hmm.
made it. And I think that's pretty much. Are there any dwarven runes
Yep.
apparent?
Mm-hmm.
I will fork in my dwarven rune script, trying to read those to get some clue.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not gonna spend any art. It was Ob 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
Oh, made
Nice.
it. Nice.
Sick.
And it was difficult. So
Um, so you're like, that's an egg of coot. It's a term like there were things that were created back in the day called the eggs of coot.
okay.
And you know, I think like the rune for power um is like in a few positions around the base. Like, let's say if this thing is sunken in the ground, or in a stone pedestal, like in in a tiled kind of area, not a
Hmm.
pedestal, but tiled circular area, and this thing is like surrounded at the base around it. There are these runes for power everywhere.
Okay.
There's a rune for earth that you see, which you guys call like heart or blood or I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and
Uh,
Sanj, are there any tools or anything? Like, are there
Yes,
any
yeah,
like?
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like excavation going on. Like there was like there was there is mining equipment and gear. Uh
And what kind of like does it
and
look
that's at the back end of the amphitheater. You know how I kind of said the dome and like there's
yeah,
columns
so
down that
I'm back there trying to figure out like who the fuck was doing this? Like,
great, 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 great,
yeah.
great.
So I'm
Yes.
trying to think, is it like human? Does it look like human tools? Does it look like
Hmm.
orcs.
yeah?
Hmm. Um, it's
Let finish with Kyle, but then I
no,
just
no,
yeah.
no. It's human-sized bedrolls. Um, and like you you actually see a four like areas where beds could have been, but the rolls are all kind of like it's not like the camp was closed, like everything was like rolled up and taken away. Okay, but the one thing you do see like maybe a cup that's that's a cup that's fallen down, and you do see like these like dirty sacks, like muddy dirty sacks, um and you see also along the wall where maybe one bedroll was is along the wall there's like a wire and it leads to a little brass bell about that high. Okay.
I mean, do they look, do we think they're human or do they think they're like orcish or?
Human.
Okay.
Mm.
Kyle. Yeah.
So, hmm. Is there any other different way out of here other than the way we came in? Because I maybe I misheard pre earlier, but I thought there was something on the map about it leading up to where the giant was from here, or was that
No, that I never said anything like that.
okay?
But to
Let's play
look,
speculation.
yeah, so to look for another exit, like you kind of turn away from looking at the thing and kind of maybe you tell everybody, hey guys, look for other exits. And obviously Chris comes to the same conclusion too, right? Either like whoever was down here with all that like camp gear or like sticking around here is no longer here. How did they get out? And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So guys, roll me perception. And oh, let me give you an ob. Shit. Ob two.
I'll
Is
take
everyone
it.
rolling?
Hmm?
Yep.
Rolling and not seeing.
Just overwhelmed by the magical energies coming off the egg.
Mm-mm. Can you
Just
hold a
wants to
sec?
check that
Can you hold a
vodka.
sec? Can you guys hold one sec?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello? Everything okay? No, now I don't. I'm in the middle of a Zoom call. Okay. But we'll talk tomorrow. Goodbye. All right, cool. Um, all right. There is there is a hidden passage leading out into a natural tunnel that is narrow and kind of has like a creek going, has some water trickling through it, and it opens out into um, some forested rocky area close to the foothills of the mountains and the plains looking south and west towards no, east towards Hot Chalk, you know, kind of the way you came, like, yeah.
Okay, so presumably this is why the giant was very interested in Castle Fenvalor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hmm.
Um, so why do we think that the wizard was trying to help the giant? Because of this persuasion spell,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's more like the helping the giant, more like helping the cause of the upper, like the snakes and the like. I think it was more higher. Like it
The
wasn't
wizard,
just
the wizard had said when he revealed himself, like he said, you know, glory the days of the days of the giants, or the giant the Seoul giants have come back to to rekindle their fallen empire, and the new age of magical might will reign. 10th level spells, I even said, you know, the invoke devastation, things like that.
And the angel said he was a Yuan-ti. So,
I mean, and basically you when he did that fear spell, his skin
yeah.
split and you saw like in V.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. do you guys the concept of like when the doppelganger wears the skin of the victim, like literally kills the victim and then wears their skin like in some weird
Mm.
magical ritual.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
That could be it.
well, I think at minimum we like. I mean, we have to go. We have to go get the axe, right?
Hmm.
So, what do we tell them to seal this up, and then we figure out whatever the hell this is
I think
after we
she
get the
she
axe.
yeah, I think Lady Maris is like it kicks into gear now and like she's like, don't worry, I'm capable, right? And she'll
Yeah, and just yeah, and say that, I just say you must assume now that you are now in this, even though you thought you were far from the front lines are behind you. You must put the castle on full alert and seal this up. And you must give us the provisions to get this axe so we may end this. You can hold out while we finish this.
Well, she even says, "No, I will do better." Like we need to figure out what is going on here. You guys
Yes.
you guys do what you need to do. I can see that the axe is if Father felt that it was important and this thing had been happening underneath his nose and he wasn't aware, whatever is happening here is bigger than any of us. But she's gonna call on her friends and maybe other wizards or scholars and try and figure out what to do. That's and keep all of this very quiet. Well, I mean, it's very hard to keep it quiet. An angel led everyone down here, and actually, the angel says, um, "I will protect this treasure from the past." Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Thumbs up.
All right. That was an
Yeah.
unexpected resolution to the side quest.
Um, that's really cool. And but you know what? She does warn you, Chris, and all of you about the axe, right? And I think we have to do that next time, and also maybe with Uncle Vilik or whatever, right? Because there's
Yeah, he
yeah.
probably needs the warning more than anybody.
Can we do Artha? Call it a night?
Yeah, sounds
Sure.
good.
Yeah. That was a good. That was again unexpected.
I would agree.
I mean, an
When is
angel.
Spells are cool, especially when they go wrong.
Do you think I did a good job with the angel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, it's definitely an out of context.
It's a curveball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Plot
curveball.
twist.
It's a plot twist. But I love it. It really moves things forward so fast. All right, Artha.
Mhm.
Um, we'll go to Kellen first because we were hold on. Beliefs earning Artha. Here.
63.
And mine is 71.
Really?
Yeah, this, the table.
Oh, I was just at the beginning of the chapter.
Okay. Earning Artha. Kellen. Driving the game forward with a belief. I think you,
Yeah, I didn't hit my first one just because to gather the company and depart, so we haven't quite left yet. But I think we will be departing next session for sure.
yeah.
Um,
You guys were like kept on saying that, and I was like, yeah, but yeah, but there's a okay. But I don't know about a fate point really.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
yeah,
I definitely hit this second one. Traitorous wizard threatens to deliver Castle Finvalor's hidden power to the giants. If Lady Maris refuses to see reason, I will take justice into my own hands and ensure he cannot betray us again.
Mm,
that's a persona point.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
And my last one, name doesn't make a leader, deeds do. I'll take the risks no one else will. Prove I don't need a name.
I kind of think your fearlessness launched you, you know. Yeah, I think. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
no, I mean, again, think about it. It's like he's the one that powered through and got like, and he killed in the end, killed the guy, right?
So you get a fate point for that.
Cool.
When question lie, that didn't
Yeah,
happen.
none of my instinct. I mean, my draw steel instinct came up, but it didn't get me in trouble this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Okay, so one persona and one fate.
Nice.
All right. Uh, Tor
Needed a persona. I was on an empty.
yeah, exactly. Um, so Torvig, uh,
Okay.
yeah,
So my first belief is about reaching the city of or the village up in the mountains. It did not come up, but presumably once we leave, it will. The second belief, the treacherous wizard will know what's wrong with me. I'll do whatever it takes to make him explain this curse. He did explain the curse, so
totally. Fate, persona.
that's persona. Then the wizard is a danger to these gentlefolk. We must ensure he cannot trouble the realm in our absence, because leave soon we must. Well, he's dead. I was
Persona.
prepared to, yeah, I was prepared to kill him.
Yeah,
Then my oath, which involves Uncle Villic. I
didn't
have
come
not
up.
convinced him yet, but I will soon. Then instincts always take a closer look, which is second sight. Which I mean that was useful, but it didn't
Yeah,
like you know
no, it
make
didn't
my
cause
life
trouble.
difficult.
Yeah.
No. Um, instinct two,
Wait,
always laugh at a joke, especially puns. And then instinct three, never trust
wait,
sorcery.
wait, 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 wait. Your instinct kind of got you in trouble.
Which one?
The magic, the uh, see if this makes sense to you. You
Hmm.
saw the using second sight, the baubles and all the magic in the room got you
Hmm.
greedy, and then you tried to steal something. You told me you're going to try and steal something, and you
Oh
tried to
yeah,
get
yeah,
Lady Maris out of the room.
yeah.
Is that a stretch for a freight point?
Um,
Guys, is it a stretch?
I I mean I guess I see the angle you're going at. I don't think it was like I I don't know.
Well,
I think it
I'm
is.
thinking that you used your second sight in an interesting way to bring a good. Anyway, fine.
Well, I think that's true. I mean, it was a good use of second sight, but I think the
In
predilection for larceny was
something
you
else.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, all
Okay.
Torvig's own.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So one
Uh
persona point.
well, I completed two beliefs.
Oh yeah, two. Yeah.
Uh and then I don't know that any of my traits, bearded, determined, humility, or oblivious came in. Um I do want to ask about deeds though. And I was thinking about deeds, accomplishing goals bigger than you. I feel like revealing this location and unearthing a Yuan-Ti infiltrator and killing a Seoul giant. Like, I mean, I think taken together, all those goals are so much bigger than what we set out to do here.
Right. I think.
And
Okay.
is this something that is deeds worthy, or do you have a different idea of
I
what we
think.
should be doing?
I think next session, if you wrap up Fen Valor in a noble, deeds-worthy way, incorporating the angel and the morale of the people, and do something like that, then yes.
Okay,
It's big. It's got to be, it's notorious. You know what I mean?
gotcha.
Yeah, I think. No? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's I'm done.
Okay. Um, Lucarn.
Yeah, no, free belief number one, my family and wealth can help us secure the acts. I will commit the maps to memory so that we travel safely. That's probably next week. We'll leave now that the castle is safe. That's probably next time. I want to do some time with the maps. I
Hmm.
believe that my act of mercy, though condemned by the Knights of Pelor. So I'll speak with Brother Pelor. We didn't really have that one. And then the third belief, I think I finished, which was I would tell my mother I will take my place as the Lord of the castle after the war is done. We will kill the king of the giants. The wizard must be silenced so she can be safe. I think that was
Yeah, you got a persona there.
yeah.
Chris, I strongly think today, like in next session, that second belief, you can have a scene with the angel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a whole thing on the nature of good and and mercy. Um
Um in instincts, I always face danger with my companions never run. I will move my armor. Um
no.
which got me in trouble. I wasn't, yeah. And I always defend my family's honor. I think I did that. I think I fought against my mother. Like she was so caught up in like, no, you don't know anything about this. And I'm like, I do, because I was defending like the castle. Like I felt like that was something where I was like, no, like
Yeah,
I went against her
yeah,
and
you had
and
mentioned that.
family, right?
Well, I thought she was being very defense in defense of the family because her
I think
loyalty.
she was in defense. I think she was in defense of her position in the family, but
uh,
not the family, like
like
the father or me, or
yeah.
like she was defending people that weren't her family,
Ah, fair. That's good. So the
right?
greatest
She's
thing.
against Kellen. She's against
Mhm.
your father was out of control. So again, I feel like she's being disrespectful to the family.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's a fate point for me. Cool. Um, okay. I think that's it, right? Um,
Yeah, that's it for me.
yeah. Brother Glenn. Oh, wait, any traits come up, Chris?
Nope,
No.
nothing. I mean, thousand
It's
yard
hard to do a
stare.
trait. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Depends on what you have.
Yeah, yeah.
Brother Glenn?
All right. The first one was I'll bring the light of Pelor to the mountains. The axe must be recovered, but we cannot abandon Lady Maris. The brothers must be focused. That only came up a little bit in one scene, and I don't think that it really changed the direction of the story at all.
Yeah.
Um, so
Again,
that one was
yeah. This angel could help you with the light, bringing the light of Pelor. You know what I mean? Like even in this Fen Valor area.
absolutely.
Wow.
And I'll certainly have to add that for next time.
Hmm.
Um, Master Felton's is a threat. We cannot leave this threat unresolved. Um, it
Yeah.
kind of came in the door after that was resolved. So again, I think that was kind of a whiff.
No,
Um,
I think you earned it. I think that's everybody kind of was part of that scene.
okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, like you can't word it just so that it times up exactly, But right,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. Yeah. Um, and then the last one was Eddard is a very confident wizard, knowledgeable. He didn't show up, so didn't learn anything from him. So,
hmm,
uh,
yeah,
but I think that overall the session went well, and we have we're getting out of the castle where I think we've been bogged down for a bit.
yeah, totally. Um, Thanks to the failed casting and an angel popping into the scene. Um, but your second belief about Master Faltor and the threat must be neutralized. Um, I would I would argue that you get at least a fate, but I wouldn't, other people got persona points for accomplishing well that the threat is neutralized.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so persona. Okay,
Okay. I'll accept the persona.
cool. Is everybody all good then? We did everyone, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, what a session. That's crazy.
So then is the assumption that the egg was always there or that it was put there?
I think it's always there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been here for a long time for sure.
Yeah, some sort of ancient civilization.
Yeah.
Well, and again, you said it was
It was
dwarven
dwarven, yeah.
made. It was kind of, yeah.
It's dwarven made, but it's not in a like dwarf construction hall or room. The
Well, and
construction of the room I would think looks more Greek, like columns and or Hindu, you know.
yeah, there were clearly other it was more than one party here. Like I presume it was like the Sul and their dwarf slaves or something.
Hmm. Back in the day, or
Yeah, because didn't we talk
yeah,
about once how the dwarfs
enslaved
were
by the
servants of the Sul, and some of them are still loyal.
yep,
Though those guys haven't shown up yet, but
yep.
all right, cool.
And then there's a weird snake thing. Like there's a whole yeah. Lizard man,
Yahtzee,
giant snakes, and now a shapeshifter kind of guy.
dogs and cats living together. So are we? Is September 8th? Would that be the next session?
Uh, yeah, I guess next week is Labor Day weekend,
Mm,
so skip that and we'll play on September 8th.
cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
good
Put it on my
man.
calendar.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Good
Yep.
session.
Yeah,
Yep.
good
Yeah.
session, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanj.
Thanks for running it.
Thanks.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. See you next time.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Yo, Chris, can you stay on for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Um, how's Rue?
Dude, I only got in like Thursday night and then he's like, let's go up north. And I was like, dude, I have been gone and my kids were like 10 miles away and
Right.
so I was just contacting him. I gotta see him,
When's he
but I
leave?
haven't seen him.
When does he
I
leave?
don't know. I have no idea.
I
It
think on the
I, for
20th,
some,
on Friday maybe, or
I
the
think it's on Friday. I'm gonna try to just meet up with him this week. Um, yeah, he was up at Tremblant with Cathy
Mhm.
and their kids. So,
What do you do in Vancouver all those days, like with like stranded?
well, it was fine. I worked. I mean, I like yeah. I mean, I got a bunch of work done. There was a couple people I know I saw.
Were the kids
Allie
okay
came
here?
back. Sorry.
The kids were okay here?
Yeah. So the kids were with Allie up until like on Sunday because we were supposed to cross paths, and then they stayed with
Okay.
my dad for 3 days. Yeah, 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So it was okay. Yeah. They're done all their
Camps and
you know
shit.
camps and shit and stuff. So they're in that last. Jeannie starts school on Thursday.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay.
Oh,
So
oh no, not this Thursday, next week. Jeannie's
yeah. No,
this
Jeannie.
Thursday. Oh my God, that sucks.
So she's into it. She likes school. She likes her friends and stuff. So
Yeah, no,
she's
it's fine for her, but it sucks for you.
oh, it doesn't suck for me. it's like I like school because they get into a routine. They have a bunch of shit to do, right? Like
Mhm.
it's
That's true.
yeah. No, I'm good.
Yeah. I got a lot of driving to do on the road.
How's how was your trip with Ruby?
Oh, fuck, man, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like 1 week of romancing and meal
Yeah. How
prep.
was Sasha's place?
Sick.
Yeah.
Like it's so decorated. It's so designer. It's like He's got beautiful art up on the walls,
Oh yeah.
beautiful furniture. Even the guest bedroom is like designer, designed really nice. The books are proper. It's really nice. He has like a little study and it's got gorgeous like the wallpaper in all of the rooms is like super nice. Like he splashed on decor, okay? And and then the up rooftop is just we only saw it one day and we didn't hang out there. We just looked around. But that's his. Like he had a barbecue there. And the neighborhood is amazing. Like
Yeah.
there's like it's a neighborhood with people that you get to see recurringly. Like it's a
Okay.
but it is like a big busy street. But it's not like lower, right? It's the 50s, right? 91. So it's
Oh
very
yeah, no, that's upper. Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's close to like a nice park. It's close to Central Park. Like we walked down the street to Central Park and then
Crazy.
went to two museums in walking distance from his home. Like it's bonkers. You got to go there.
Yeah, yeah. No, Shawnee and I are talking about we're trying to plan it for late October
Okay.
to go drive down before it gets too late with and in the and then spend a weekend there. Like, from a like arrive Thursday, head home
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday, right?
Right. That's what if I could go, I could I no, I'm going to be in Germany. Fuck. But it's really nice. And New York was just amazing. We spent too much money, honestly. Like,
Sure.
but it's 20 years, so
No,
um
no, look, like I said, it's like uh yeah. I mean, if you don't get those 20, you don't get those
yeah.
they don't get those every day.
Right. It was worth it, every penny. Anyway, I gotta go now because
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
she was in New York for that week. I came to Montreal. So we were in New York together. Then on
Yeah,
Sunday, I left to drive to Montreal to pick up Rohan because
got
Rohan
it.
was
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah,
brewing.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Urbi stayed in Manhattan until Thursday, and then
okay.
some people from Brooklyn that she knows, they picked her up and they had a weekend, like women's weekend at Woodward Skate Camp. So she went up to through Instagram and Facebook and all that. She drove up with them to Woodward Skate Camp in Pennsylvania and met some of her friends from Toronto. Did the weekend there until yesterday, and then drove up with the Toronto women yesterday. So she just got home last night. So I gotta go
Wow.
and make some low.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Say hi and then we'll talk a bit later.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.